I was like, something smell like icy hot. It's like, it's not my hands. Yeah. Shit, I can see that outline of your boots.
Yeah.
Trying to show off for you.
They can't see my box.
Alright. Shooting with the Scots. It's episode 14, but I can't find my pen, so it's in the box behind the couch. I just didn't have time to look. Episode 14.
So I need to put things back where they're supposed to be.
It's in the box beside the couch.
Then why can't you find it?
Because the box isn't at the edge of the couch anymore.
Excuses.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Shootin' with the Scots. I am one of your hosts, Mrs. Sharon Scott.
What's going on, guys? I'm the co-host, Peter Scott, also known as Gamer for Hire. What's going on, guys?
And we are here, as we are every week, to talk about whatever comes across our mind, to shoot the shit, and to usually go over our previous week and, you know, decompress about those things with our roses and thorns. Yeah.
So what's your rose and thorn for today?
We do this every week.
I know exactly. You should know you go first.
Sometimes I want to hear from you, though.
You'll hear after I hear from you.
But I don't want my roses and thorns to sway your roses and thorns. You let me go first so you can get an idea of what yours are.
You don't act like you know me.
My roses and thorns. My rose. I want to say Thanksgiving, but I feel like this Thanksgiving was different than our usual Thanksgivings.
I liked it. Very straight to the point Thanksgiving.
Oh my gosh.
What you came here to do and get.
So that's a rose, but that's like a wilted rose.
Wilted rose.
It's just, I don't know. Like, so it's always good to, you know, see family, hang out. I had curry goat for the first time ever in my life, and it was absolutely delicious.
Quality meat.
I don't know what I expected. But we didn't get to see my side of the family this year. And it was mostly because of a little bit of miscommunication, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So that's what I say. It's a wilted rose.
Perfect.
What made it perfect?
I'll just get there and go eat and leave. Supposed to do.
That's all we ever do when we see our family.
Food is my love language, so.
Hilarious. My thorn. Okay, so I'm gonna get into it a little bit. Me and Peter have decided that once the baby is born, we're gonna have like just 2 weeks, just to us.
What did we decide? When did we decide this?
Hilarious. But we're gonna have 2 weeks, just the three of us, to like bond with our baby, like spend time with her. Yeah. Get into the swing of things, get into the swing of parenthood, and figure stuff out. However, my mom and like
and my mother, baby.
I was gonna say, and your mother. So both of our mothers are just like dead set on trying to convince us to let them come spend time with us before the 2 weeks are up. And I'm just like, y'all, no. Like, and it's weird because part of me is like, yes, new grandbabies. And like, my family's case.
Y'all had grandbabies almost every year in the last, what?
4 years? You're right.
I ain't sick of grandbabies yet.
Man. But it's different. Because, you know, it's me. But it's just like, I don't know. It's, for me, it's just like, bruh, like, I've created this boundary. And I guess because, like, parents aren't used to their kids having boundaries. And for them to be hard set, stick to them. So it's like, we've created this boundary don't try to shift my boundary. But then part of me is like the people pleaser that I have always been. Is like, oh, but compromise. You could do 1 week and then just have your mom come visit once and spend 1 day, like, or something.
I'm a very logical person. First and foremost, Sharon has been working on this boundaries thing. And as her husband and her support, I'm like, no, you decided something. Stick to what you decided. Like, don't make no compromises, because as soon as you make one compromise, you're going to keep compromising. That's the first thing. Second off, I'm a very logical person. The baby ain't going nowhere. You can give us 2 weeks. You come see the baby day 2 or 3, you probably not going to see her for 2 weeks after that. Like, the baby's still going to be here after the end of the 2 weeks. At least for my parents, they like to think I'll fold easily. Mm-hmm. But also they've been trying to get me to visit a lot, and I'm also like, nah, special event, I'm there. Absolutely. But other than that, yeah, it's their fault I'm a homebody. So I would be at home. I'm not compromising. With Ron's folks, they're going on a cruise. So that is what's making them feel like they're going to miss out on something. Because by the time we have our baby, 2 weeks come, they're going to be on their cruise. Yeah. And then after they get back from however long their cruise is, it's going to be another 2 weeks because you're quarantining. Yep. And you're going to make sure you don't have COVID when COVID is spiking, new variants and all. But you're still... Okay. Yeah. Wait your weeks. Wait your month. The baby will still be here. It's still going to look like it looks like. You'll be fine. You'll get pictures. You can FaceTime.
I was going to say, and my thing is, I feel like a baby, like, so, 2 things. One, I feel like the baby, it's not going to be doing backflips and jumping off the couch. Like, it's a sack of beans those first 2 weeks. Like,
and that's just my boundary side of things. Like, we set a rule. Just, that's the only rule you have. Follow the one rule.
Yeah. I don't think it's the rule. I think it's the rule and the extenuating circumstances of the vacation that they have planned.
I didn't plan a vacation.
I didn't plan a vacation. When we were first in the planning stages of the vacation and we told them we were pregnant, it was like May. Like, it was a long time ago. So it's like, part of me is like, y'all could have postponed this trip knowing we was gonna have a baby around this time, knowing that you wanted to be here for the baby. Like, you could have like, no. Also, we're not going on, everybody else in the family is going on the trip and we're the ones that get left out. I'm a little hurt, but I'm not all the way. It's just like, we could have done things differently. Like, don't try to.
But I'm also not gonna fault them for planning their cruise. It's probably it either wasn't a drop of the hat thing or it was a drop of the hat thing.
Right.
Either way, you planned your cruise. You did involve us and let us know, but we also let you know why we couldn't go. Mm-hmm. So you could have took steps to make sure if you wanted to see the baby at the end of the 2 weeks, you could have pushed the cruise back or find another cruise to go on that's later. But also, this is your cruise. Go on your cruise. Have a good. I'm not gonna fault you for taking a vacation, right? Especially after the 3 years going on that we've had with people being locked down and not going. I'm not gonna fault you for that. But also, after the boundaries as a father, leave me alone with my baby for a bit.
Yeah.
You see movies, you see other people, how they react, how the baby is born, and automatically it's passed around to everybody and their mama. Mm-hmm. Don't touch my fucking baby.
I was going to say, and that was the second thing I was going to bring up. Like, I don't want the first 2, like, I literally just birthed this baby out of my, like, I want some time to spend with her and hold her in my arms and bond with her. Like,
for 2 weeks.
A lot of people, and it's so funny, but like, talking to our parents, they'll be like, oh, we'll help with food, we'll help with groceries, we'll do this, that, and I'm like, no, the fuck you not. Like, knowing anybody, everybody is always like, oh, let me hold the baby. Let me hold the baby. Let me sit here. Let me feed the... No, like, let me... I just got it. Like, I've been waiting months, and I am very impatient. Like, it's getting to the point where we're 4 weeks out, 4 to 7-ish, however many. And it's just like, bro, like, I'm getting very impatient. It's like, I want to hold my baby. It's like, I just got it.
Let me just chill with my baby.
Like,
let me chill with her. We're not asking for 2 months. We're not asking for a month. We're asking for 2 weeks. Relax, guys. It's fine. The baby will still be here.
Yes.
It'll still know you are his grandmother. You can still bond with the baby when you get back.
You still have the rest of this child's life.
I want dibs. I got dibs first.
Yes. So that and like I said, I feel conflicted about it because I'm just like, I'm trying to practice standing firm in my boundaries no matter who it comes to.
Sure, mother loves to be like, let me talk to Peter about it. And Peter's like, you don't want to talk to me.
I would say I chuckled because I was like, Peter's not going to give you anything different.
You don't want to talk to me, Ma.
He'll just say it a lot nicer than I will. But like,
you don't want to talk to me.
Yeah, I'm trying to practice being strong and having my boundaries. And then I'm just like, if I let this one boundary falter, then for the rest of this child's life, they're going to think that our parental decisions are up for debate when they're really not. And then it's just like...
That part also.
But I'm also a people
pleaser.
This
is your first rule. Obey the first rule. If you can't do that, it's going to look real sketchy for the rest of this term limit this baby got.
You say a term limit, like, all right, we're going 4 years, here you go. Push back.
Every 4 years, we're going to find a new set of rules.
Hilarious.
But but honestly, like, if you can't follow this one boundary first, like, how I'm going to trust you to follow other rules? How I'm going to trust you to take care of the baby? I trust our parents. Mm-hmm. I do. But there's also certain things that I'm going to and not allow. And if you can't do the little things, how are you going to do the big things? That's how I see it. Like, you get a certain number of chances with me, especially when it's come to this baby. I will compromise for myself. But with my baby, that's why I'm proud of her. She's been holding her ground.
I have.
It's
been hard.
She's trying to convince herself to make caveats where I'm like, bitch, shut up.
Oh, gosh.
2 weeks. It's 2 weeks. Yeah. 14 days. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just hard. It's hard because I'm not used to, one, I'm not used to having boundaries, and two, I'm not used to trusting my own choices. Like, I have made this choice. I have decided this choice. And it's just like,
Apple Watch and how to make it shut up.
But it's just like I'm practicing being confident in my own choices as a person, as an adult.
Indeed.
And pretty soon as a mother.
Indeed.
So, now that we've gone on that tangent.
Well, my thorn for the week is, I don't know what's going on my neck. I feel like I just slept on it wrong. Just this whole area in general, holding up my head. Mm-hmm. I'm starting to feel better. Mm-hmm. But also, it's one of those things that make you realize that you're getting older. Mm-hmm. You can't just snap back like you used to. You know, do a little, okay, I'm good now. Let's move on with our day. No. 2 solid days straight, I'm just like, my head feels like it's about to fall off. But I took some pain medicine yesterday. Sharon rubbed my neck with some icy hot. Trying to pay attention to how I sleep during the night. Starting to feel better. Everything's starting to be all right, but still. So just one of those things that makes you realize you're not as young as you used to be. Mm-hmm. Rose, Avengers game got a new raid and Spider-Man added. The raid is pretty dope if you have a solid team to go through it. First time I played it, I was getting pissed because I had a good group. We didn't communicate I think that's where we failed. We didn't communicate. And we died consistently on one level, and then people just started dropping off.
Like, nah, I'm done.
As soon as I figured out how to pass the damn level, people started... Like, I was actually trying to do work and figure out how we're going to get this thing. But the second group of people, mics were on. Everybody but one person was talking, but he listened whenever we asked him to do something. He never talked back, but he listened when we requested something of him. But I thought I put this thing on silent. Yeah. So if you got a solid team, you communicate properly, you figure out each level. The level is pretty dope. I had to stream, so I didn't get to finish it, and we were stuck on a level because it was something like, you remember, I don't know if you probably haven't played Black Panther's DLC, but they have a vibranium mound where you have to break these rocks, but also those rocks are trying to basically corrupt this database, so you got to defend the database while also destroying the rocks.
Okay.
And you can't just attack them. You got to go get a special item that helps you break through its guard. And then while you're doing that, it attacks. You got to wait till the countdown's over so Shuri can let loose a sonic thing so it can actually destroy it. Because if you just break it and leave it, it'll grow back.
That's a lot.
It was confusing at first. It took us at least 3 tries before we figured out exactly what we were supposed to do. Once we figured out how to destroy them, then we noticed it's also corrupting the damn tower and destroys the tower. So you got to have at least 2 people defending the tower, 2 people destroying the rocks, and just cycle through that until you finish it. We got there. I had to go. A lot of people had to. Most of us had to go. It was a long level. But it was fun.
I was going to say, you had that one team. Y'all were going for a solid hour and a half.
It was fun. I had to add these guys. I was like, all right, we're going to link up again. We're going to finish this joint. We know what to do. I feel like we still got 2 more levels after that.
Probably.
But getting there is going to be so much easier. So much easier. So there's that. Spider-Man is dope. Like, mechanics for Spider-Man is basically ripped out of the Spider-Man video game. Like, swinging, traversal. The wall crawling would be great if the camera system was better. The camera is always trying to, like, lock on to something or, like, go in the direction of where the objective is. But it's like, just follow Spider-Man. Like, because you go up on a wall, you run it up on the wall, and this camera's just spinning around. And it's like, this would be great if y'all fixed the camera system. But other than that, fighting, specials, great stuff. So yeah, that's my rose.
Nice. So.
Like, the raid is like, this is why I bought Avengers. This is what I've wanted. But yeah. Good shit.
Nice. Okay. So I have a question for you today. My question for you, if you could be stuck in one place, like a store, restaurant, somewhere, for 3 days, 72 hours, where would you go?
Sam's Club.
A Sam's Club.
You got everything I need, except a shower. I can stink for 3 days.
I mean...
It's 3 days. It's not like it's 3 months.
I was going to say, you can also, like, take a whole bath in the sink. Wash the important part, the stinky bits.
But they got everything there. You can break out something, use a grill to cook some of their meats. You know, they got an actual butcher station. I'm pretty sure they got a stove back there.
I was going to
say, got mattresses and beds and shit, heaters, fans.
Dang.
I'll be straight. Food for days. It is Sam's Club.
What if you get bored?
They have a game. Like, they have TVs at Sam's Club. They have games. And just break shit, get into it. I'll be fine. Sam's Club is where to be. Oh. Yeah. Even if you ain't got internet, I'm pretty sure they got DVDs.
Do they have DVDs?
I'm pretty sure they still got DVDs. DVDs might be a dwindling commodity, but most places still got physical DVDs.
I don't know. I'm literally trying to like think as I've walked through a Sam's Club if I've seen
That
regular old DVDs
or an Amazon warehouse. That I'll definitely have everything I need.
Oh, excuse me. Amazon would definitely have everything. I feel like they would have a bunch of like the most random shit too. Like
They would have like for camping a shower in a bag, whatever. I don't know.
a shower in a bag.
I don't know. They would have everything. I'm pretty sure. And I mean, this is gonna be a joke, but it's not meant as a joke. It's because it's not funny. But you could piss in a bottle at Amazon.
Oh my god.
It's fine.
Disrespectful. Disrespectful. I don't know. I would say a Walmart, but isn't the Sam's Club just like a upgraded Walmart? Like as you were
Walmart's big
going
brother
through
that went
it,
to college.
right? Like as you were going through it, I was like, dang, Sam's Club would be like the better choice, because they also have
Go ahead.
they also have a whole ass like deli spot where
I'm about
you
to
could
say a food court.
like
Definitely
make
have
food.
stoves and we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Disinfectant for days so you won't have to worry about anything breaking out or if you get cut. Yeah. Like, I don't know if you guys watched on Hulu Why the Last Man is based off of a comic,
yeah.
The Last Literal Man on Earth. All the men died except for this one dude. But there was a group of females that set up their base in basically a Sam's Club.
Yeah.
Like, and it had a pool for some reason, didn't it?
That was the second place.
That was
I
the
went
second
to.
place.
Yeah.
Okay. But still, they had a lake up the street.
I was gonna say they filled up like those big ass jugs full of water and like took baths in the jugs.
Baths in there. You can heat it. Like,
it was nice.
They survived
It was
for
a
a
lot of shit.
legit, a little bit right
Good
there.
little
Yeah.
bit.
So, yeah.
Interesting.
Sam's Club.
So what if it was more than 4 days, like end of the world type shit?
Well, I'm pretty sure Baltimore has an Amazon warehouse. I'm tracking up to Baltimore. Yeah.
You would choose, if you had to stay there forever, you would choose the Amazon warehouse over a Sam's Club?
I would have a longer period of time to figure out how I'm going to survive after the Amazon warehouse, at the Amazon warehouse. Because eventually shit's going to run out. But at least I'm stopped for a while. It's a big area. If somebody else comes to try to take your spot, they won't find you as quickly as they could in a Sam's Club. So you can set up defense. I mean, like Amazon has everything. You can set up ring systems. Like,
With what internet though?
internet still works.
Internet-
Why the Last Man? Internet still worked. It was about to go out, but it still worked. You have a
They
while.
barely had radio.
Have a while. And like I said, Amazon has everything. You go to the camping section, you get tripwires, you get bells, you set up your own alarm system.
Shit.
They sell guns on Amazon. You can get
Ooh,
everything
sorry,
from
y'all.
Amazon. Especially if you're in the right state of Texas. Shit. Walmart got guns. We'll be fine. But we're not in Texas.
No, we're not. Okay.
And I'm pretty sure like there's a shit around the Amazon warehouse too.
Yeah, but like the problem for me would, like you said, they won't be able to catch you as quickly. However, there's way too many points of entry for you to have to keep track of.
Then you limit that. You close all the other points. You either barricade them, put wood up, get big ass. It's Amazon. They have shit there. Get a forklift and put it in front of a door. They ain't opening that door now. We'll be fine. We'll be good. They have giant. Amazon sells everything. We'll be fine.
So in this scenario, so I was thinking about this too. In this scenario, would it be different if it was just you by yourself versus the three of us as a family? Like, with a newborn.
If it was me by myself, I wouldn't stay anywhere. I'd travel.
Really?
I'll be a wanderer. Yeah. But if it's with a family, then yeah, we hunker down. We gotta have a place, especially if it's a newborn. Mm-hmm. I need a little bit, at least till this motherfucker can walk and run. I think I'll survive a few years at an Amazon or a Sam's Club.
And then once the baby could walk and run, you travel.
We're traveling. We ain't staying in one place too long. will make allies as we go, ration out shit, look for another Sam's Club to pick up some supplies. Never staying in one place too long. Don't want to get involved with people in their newfangled politics. I ain't got time for that shit. I don't want a community. It's way too much shit that can happen to make it burn down.
I was gonna say, I feel like in every end of the world, that disaster piece, shit always goes wrong when people try to make have a government of some
commune, sort. Put people in charge, ration. Good. I mean, I don't know if y'all saw Toothless on Netflix. Toothless? Mm-hmm. Toothless. Sweet Tooth on Netflix. But Big Man. Everything was going smooth for Big Man until he found this little motherfucker that he had to start taking care of and had to walk around and make him find his people. And look at Big Man now. He's shot in the side, almost dying, lost the kid. So now he got to go find them. And once he find them, he got to go release a bunch of other people. Choose your people wisely. That's all I got to say.
But then you also end up with some... in some situations where things work out, I say loosely. Because, for a while, the group of kids that was all together in Sweet Tooth, they was doing pretty good for a good little bit.
Yeah, but I think it was going to come to a head regardless.
Well, yeah, they're a bunch of children.
Sweet Tooth and Big Man was the catalyst that kind of got them to where they broke up and started fighting each other. But
they already had distrust in each other.
Right. There was that one shorty who had to question everything the other shorty was doing. Yeah. It was going to come to a head regardless. Like I said, community, trust your people. If they can't play their role, move on.
I was going to say, even with the little suburban neighborhood that was still intact, everything was going good for a little while. And then, they had the doctors, had appointments, food, everything. They was going good. Police.
They were straight until they started letting people in. Somebody got sick, didn't know where it got to, start burning houses down. It's a whole thing. I would definitely be a nomad, just traveling. Set up a little tent, keep it moving.
I feel like the United States itself is so big.
This is vast.
You could spread out.
The only reason it feels small nowadays is because we can get places so quickly.
Yeah.
Planes, cars, trains, but the United States, if you think about it, without cowboys existed and they didn't know who was on the West Coast or who was on the East Coast. It was great.
I feel like the only reason the world seems so small now is because of, the internet.
The internet.
TV, you can tap into people from California in 2 seconds versus 20, 30, 45 years ago. You ain't have no way to connect
send a letter to somebody, and by the time it got back to you, you could be dead.
So, okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So, speaking of California, kind of sort of a segue here. How do you feel? I feel like I've seen a lot of news lately about different celebrities, kind of, sort of, all of a sudden, but maybe not all of a sudden, just up and deciding they want to be in politics. Matthew McConaughey said that he was running for governor of somewhere. Dr. Oz just put in his bid to be something of somewhere. We had governor of California was Arnold Schwarzenegger for a while. The last president. That's all I'll say on that.
Yeah. I think it could be good or bad.
Really?
Just like any politician, it can be good or bad. I think the issue nowadays, though, is because, like we were talking about before, the internet, social media. We have so much access to these people's lives and to their thoughts on demand that we know them personally, their good sides and their faults.
Right.
More so their faults. And because of that, we can't distinguish between what they would say their political views are and how we have seen them on Twitter or reality TV shows or whatever. So, like, we had a celebrity president before.
Reagan.
Reagan?
Yeah.
America's sweetheart. Dreamboat. Whatever you want to call him. People voted for this motherfucker, and he was only an actor. He was Trump. He was Trump. He just didn't have a Twitter.
Yeah. I was going to say, so, okay. So.
But we also had Arnold Schwarzenegger. And for his faults, most people said he was a good mayor or governor or whatever the fuck he was.
I think he was governor.
Like, people were like, they voted for him multiple times. So it's like, it could be good, it could be bad. Nowadays, it's more so on the bad side because we know just a little bit too much about people.
Right. So do you think it's another way for people to essentially stay relevant? Like I don't think it would be very, I don't want to say loose. I don't think loose is the right word I'm looking for. But it would be weird for Matthew McConaughey to be a governor of Wisconsin. I don't think Wisconsin is the state
Probably
that he
Texas.
was. But like, or Texas. I think it was Texas, actually.
I think he was.
But it would be weird for him to be governor of whichever state writing laws and then be like, oh yeah, by the way, I got a new movie coming out in 2023. Like,
well,
like, would you put your actual, like, and that's the thing, what is your actual career at that point?
So when you become president, is one of the things they were a big talking point when it came to Donald Trump is you're supposed to put any personal business in a trust or wherever and give it to somebody else.
You're not supposed to
the
make
president
money.
isn't supposed to make money.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. But that's not a law. It's frowned upon. That's why Trump was able to do what he did and still make deals and still make movies. It wasn't a law. It was just, hey, you're president. It might look bad as the president is using his presidential platform to get movie deals as well.
I'm 75% sure it's in the Constitution.
It's not. That was the whole point. It's frowned. There's a lot of shit Trump did that was never a law. It was just that might look bad if a president did it. Trump was just like, I don't give a fuck. It's not like, but everybody but Trump, that's what they did. They put all their personal business to the side, let somebody else be in charge of it, while they can focus solely on their country and being the head of that country. So when it comes to governor, mayors, it might be on a lower scale than that, but I mean, we've watched Power.
Yeah.
We've watched a lot of shows where you see these politics doing their own personal shit with politics to make their own personal businesses flourish.
Right.
So, hey man, if Matthew McConaughey can get a movie with Kim Jong-un, then hey.
See, but
the presidential bid was great.
But would that not then turn into like I feel like that's real sketchy because
like I said, it's frowned upon. It's not illegal though.
I don't know.
It ain't a good look.
We didn't see Arnold in anything while he was governor.
No, but once he stopped being governor, he was in the next Expendable movie.
I mean, yeah.
He was back to business.
I would say Transformers. Not Transformers.
Terminator. He was back to business.
Yes, but he put that stuff on hold while he wasn't like
because he's
at this
old school
press conference.
Like Schwarzenegger. Like we honestly don't know we didn't have that much social media back then where Arnold Schwarzenegger, hey, I'm going to go meet with the mayor to plan the next movie in his town and block off the whole Main Street. So, nobody knows. Like, I have 2 candidates for presidents.
Oh my gosh.
Bullshit, but it's fun to think about. And right now, with the state of the black community and how they look at this singular person,
I'm nervous. I'm so nervous.
While he's still married to the person he's married to, he might not make the bid because I don't think, after everything they've been through, all the shit that's out in the news now, they would want this woman as first lady. But Will Smith will make a great president. Will Smith will make a fabulous president.
And the crazy thing about it, though, is that he would also take his job very seriously.
Very seriously.
He would take his job very seriously.
But with his charisma and his pull and the person he is and has been to the world, he can probably get a lot of shit done because the world already knows who he is.
But, I mean, back to your point, social media would drag that down.
Social media would drag that.
People have said, the shit that people have taken out of context the wrong way.
Will Smith can't even run his marriage. How you gonna run the country? I know.
They said the same thing about Hillary Clinton, to be honest.
I am, exactly, though. I am fully aware of the world and how it thinks.
Hilarious.
But also a person who might make it further than Will Smith, who was my second choice. The Rock would also make a great president.
The Rock would make a great president.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Honestly, nobody would fuck with America just because he was our president.
He's in charge. No, is The Rock married?
Yes.
Okay,
he married
so
and
first
had kids.
But we don't know his
yeah.
His kids. We don't know much about him.
They young.
Like he ain't in the social media like Will Smith is.
That
is
true.
And when he is, it's for positive shit.
Yeah.
Like
or to promote his movie and
or
to
to
get the
promote
fuck
his,
out.
like he low key. You either see him promoting a movie or working out.
That's it.
They might have to put a new gym in the White House, but that's about it.
I was gonna say the only thing it would be, well, I guess not promoting a movie, but promoting a movie, working out, signing bills into law. That would be his entire social media.
Yep. And then, like, also another good thing, we're not gonna see The Rock age that much. He ain't got hair.
Yeah.
That's how we know Obama was aging. Everything was gray.
Say his gray hair. He also looked stressed the fuck out. He looked stressed
But The Rock, it seems like he knows how to carry stress. He drinks a lot of water. He eats a lot of. He ain't got wrinkles. He'll be fine.
Hilarious. Yeah, but like his acting career though, would you put that on hold to be president
right now? If I was The Rock right now, no. I'm way too big to not make more money off of what I'm doing right now. But 3 more years, by the time the next. What is it? Almost 2024? 24? Yeah, 3 more years, 2 more years. Probably.
Really?
I can see him running. And I'd vote for him. Proudly.
Are you serious?
Proudly.
But like, okay. That, so you think...
Especially if he walks out on inauguration day to his WWE theme music.
Hilarious.
Yo, I lose my shit.
So, do you think that...
Just go to the podium like, do you smell what the... Yo.
Oh my God. So, do you think that... So, the only fault or the only issue you have with celebrities trying to move into the political space is the fact that they could easily be discredited by shit on social media.
Yep. And that's a double-edged sword because it's a good thing because you would want to know everything about this person that become president. You wouldn't want any secrets, but that's also a bad thing because the things that move your average everyday citizen might not be the things you should be basing your votes on.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. I feel like my issue is a lot deeper than that. It's more so like, what is your experience in this sector? Like, how? Like, do you know how a bill becomes a law and not just by the Schoolhouse Rock song? Like,
but isn't that how a bill becomes a law?
I mean, there's a lot of also shady, underhanded shit that people do.
But it's The Rock
and whatnot.
The Rock gonna come up to choke you up.
Yes, but we don't
pass
know.
My bill.
But that's the thing because we are not. Well,
Turtle Dude would be terrified of The Rock. Mitch McConnell.
Mitch the bitch.
He'd be like, yes, Mr. Rock. Whatever you say, Mr. Rock. Mr. The Rock.
Mr. The Rock. You gotta say the whole thing. What was I about to say? Dang, I forgot. Oh, but just like their experience and knowledge behind it. Like, I feel like how would I know that the shit that you're signing into law is best beneficial for me.
But that's why they're starting.
Like,
That's why most of these actors and famous people are starting at governors and mayors. It's like, get your feet wet first, and then move your way on up.
I even feel like a governor is a little hefty. It's a little hefty of a role for you to be getting into.
Head of the school board first.
Yes, start at the very fucking bottom.
Move your way
People
up.
would, but that's also a way to create a great fan base. People would lose their shit if Will Smith was like the school board president of Los Angeles Public County Schools. Like,
oh man, look, I think, but that's the thing. There's not many prerequisites to becoming president. You have to be born in this country. You got to be over 37.
Either 37 or 40. One of the two.
And that's pretty much it. Like, there ain't many qualifications.
I would say they're not
to being
like
president.
you must have a master's degree.
Like, you don't got to have 4 years experience.
Jeez Louise.
You know, Donald Trump became president. Like, it don't take that much
still bothers me a lot.
to become president. And people are projecting that he's gonna become president at the next election. Like, they were like, "Nah, America just need to break real quick."
But that's the But that's my thing, though. That's the problem. You're not doing it because you want to advance the country. You're doing it for antics and to fill your pockets. So it's just like, I know all people aren't him,
right?
But it's also just like, okay, it's becoming a lot more popular now. How many people are doing this because he paved the way?
But like I said, we have more access to these people, and it could be a good and bad thing. The good side is we know people like Will Smith, The Rock, hell, Keanu Reeves.
Yeah,
they are good people. They do good things. They support the communities in very helpful ways. Like, they can be good presidents. Like, you're not,
from what we know, though. But that's the thing, from what we know.
But also, it's not the president themselves that are running the country. They have a whole cabinet that they have to take into consideration. Yeah. And I'm more so, yes, let's have The Rock or Will Smith as the face, but I'm more so concerned about their cabinet. Who is supporting these people? Who are they going to be running their policies and ideas against? Those are the people that I care who have experience. Like, Trump hired a bunch of yes men, and look,
and his fucking kids.
So let me see who is your inner circle, who is helping you decide on the proper laws. Yeah, because you can be as good as a person as you want to be, but like you said, you don't have experience. So let's get people who have experience around them.
I don't know, man. It like. I see what you're saying. It could very well be a good thing. But I'm also just like, for me, it's very much, what are your motivations behind it? Like, are you doing it because you're actually interested in politics? You actually want to change the world? Like, all those other things? Or are you doing it because you saw that it could be another way to line your pockets? You famous, so you could get away with it. You'll have a huge fan base, just a way to keep your name relevant for the next 4 years while you plan out the rest of your career. Like,
but that's why
I feel like it's too high of stakes for you to just be playing with.
But that's why that's a good thing that there are these debates, and there's a whole process to the presidential election where they can talk about these things and do these things. Like, Matthew McConaughey, let's use him. He was on The Daily Show one episode, and
here's some information.
Siri wanted to be part of that podcast too.
Not if Apple don't want to sponsor us. The bitch can shut up. Matthew McConaughey was on The Daily Show, and he brought up would you run for president? We hear you running for governor. What if you get that? What would be next after that? So it's like, you get these people on these talk shows during these political debates, ask the hard hitting questions. You have people on the opposite team who are obviously going to put in, for lack of a better word, moles to try to find whatever dirt they can on this person to find their true intentions. True intentions. It's like, there's a whole process to this where we're going to learn as much as possible. It's not like we're going to wake up tomorrow and his name going to be on the ballot and it's just going to be like, check.
I mean, no, but like, again, the previous president said a whole lot of fucked up shit.
And hey, man.
But he also said a lot of shit that people wanted to hear.
And look.
So it's just like...
all of American history has been run by politicians. Like, let's give the actors a shot. And then the musicians. And then the football players. Everybody can run for president. I mean, that's what our parents used to tell us. You can be president one day.
You're
like,
right.
You a damn lie, but okay.
I mean, it's not too late. You're only 28.
I'm still not old enough. Like you said.
No, but you can start on the
not
path.
too late.
But you can start on the path to get there.
But, yeah. That's what I got.
Okay. I'm interested. I'm starting to get to the point where it's just like, yes, I still care. But I'm starting to get to the point where I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
let's have some fun with it. Like, the president ain't gonna change my everyday life. Fuck. Like Fluffy said, it. We should have a dial-in service. Let's hear. Press 1 for A and press 2 for candidate B.
Like, it's really just like, I don't know.
And you don't even know who A and B is. It's like a Russian roulette. You just press A and see who's on the other line. You don't know who you voting for. Just have some fun with it. The world's gonna burn down anyway.
That's why I'm just like, I care and I want the world to like stay real, but it's also just like I keep being proven why I shouldn't give a fuck anymore. And it's just like, just go with the flow. Like you said, it's not gonna change too much for our daily life. Not yet, anyway.
It ain't. Now, why are we alive? In the next. That's Harley's problem.
It's Harley's problem. Just leave it to her.
It's Harley's problem.
Hilarious. All right. Well, this is an interesting. This has definitely been an episode of Shooting with the Scots. We have been the Scots.
It's been real, guys.
Bye. Gosh, what time is it? Squeeze one more in. Nice.
Yeah, that was only like 45 minutes probably. That was, to be honest. So it's rolling while we was taking pictures. Oh, no, well, the recording started when we came over here at 45.
Okay. They're gonna be separate? Okay. Ready? Yeah. She went. Oh yeah, you said separate. Huh. She went to Scott's episode 15. I'm gonna use this gift every dang chance I get.
Oh, that's what that is.
Oh, it pings your phone.
Yeah. I was hitting the wrong button.
Okay. Hello and welcome to another episode of Shootin with the Scotts.
What's going on, folks?
I am one of your co-hosts, Mrs. Sharon Scott.
And I am the co-host. I'm the other host. Yeah, Peter Scott, also known as Gamer for Hire. What's going on, folks?
Yes. And we are here, as we are every week, to reflect on our previous week, to reflect on the past 7 days with our roses and thorns, to debate about whatever comes up, and just to shoot some shit and just hang out with one another. We always get started with our roses and thorns.
Yeah.
So.
Which roses and thorns was that?
Oh my gosh. No, you go first this time.
We're having a photo shoot. Shoot
Yes.
photos
On
Sunday. And the sweater I want to use, we're gonna get here to Monday. So y'all know how that is.
How you feel about that?
It is what it is. I got a backup sweater that's getting here Saturday, so I'm not really big into fashion. I'm just trying to help her out. It's a sweater. I can honestly probably go to Burlington's and find one, but that would require me to leave the house. Rose. Gonna hang out with my brother. Not really hang out, moving his stuff, but gonna hang out with my brother for a bit. I miss his face.
Yeah.
Didn't get to see him for the baby shower or Thanksgiving.
Nah.
Felt some kind of way about that, but he's going through a lot.
I was like, he get a pass.
Yeah, he get a pass. Till next year, then everything starts over.
Hilarious.
So yeah, just gonna hang out with my brother.
That's exciting. You miss your brother?
Yeah.
It's interesting to me because I feel like we've been talking a lot about growth this past week, but like Peter from Peter, this guy from a from a few years ago would not have admitted that you missed your brother or your family at all. Just like, nah, I'm good. I don't need to see them. I don't need to sit down with them. They all right. You would actively be annoyed at the thought of spending time with your family.
Growth. Kind of like him a little bit.
So.
No, I mean, sometimes it's just like you're used to a certain thing, and then it's like something happens for the schedule you're set on to not come to fruition. So you got to push things back. And it's like, all right, I need to get this battery recharged so I can not see you again for another 4 months. And let's do this all over again.
So, like, instead of just one general social battery, you got, like, a family social battery and then, like, a friend social battery. And then, like, a public people in general social battery.
That is small.
I was going to say, that's a AAA.
A little baby battery. But
That's
yeah.
funny.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of my life is compartmentalized, so it's like, yeah.
Neat. I would have to say my roses are maternity photos. I'm a little nervous because I feel like you gotta have the right photographer for some stuff.
Okay.
Like the photographer who did like our engagement photos,
Right.
great photographer. Like personable, knew us, captured our personalities well.
Right.
However, the photographer for our wedding did not
No.
at all.
Also, it was a
I
last minute thing, so.
my heart still kind of hurts about our wedding photos because it was just like, bruh, like that. So, but the same person who's doing our maternity photos did my sister's maternity photos, and they came out really nice. So I have high hopes. I think they'll be great.
That's good.
Like I said, I just hope that this photographer knows how to capture our personalities.
I hope this photographer accepts gift cards as payments, because you're getting paid in gift cards.
The photo shoot was a gift. I don't think I told you that.
Oh. Okay, I'm excited for this now.
That's hilarious.
Let's do this.
It was a gift that somebody gave to us.
Oh, that's great.
So we don't have to pay anything.
That's fantastic. I hope she takes good tips and gift cards.
Oh my gosh.
Because I'm tipping in gift cards.
But I'm really excited about it. I'm excited. And at first I was just like it's been I don't want to say struggle, but little bit. It's been a little bit trying to like figure out the best time and like place and communication and all that other stuff.
I wasn't even thinking about maternity photos.
I could tell.
I thought the baby shower photos were just going to compensate.
No.
Use them both.
No. But part of me was just like, do I really have to take maternity photos? Like, I could just do without them. But I'm also just like,
not a female, so.
I'm also just like, no, like celebrate your life accomplishments. Like celebrate your big moments. Go ahead and get that whole ass photo shoot. Do all of it. Like, I feel like if anything, these past couple years have taught me to like really celebrate everything. Honestly, the big stuff, the little stuff, everything. So I'm definitely excited about that. My thorn, and this is gonna be a little weird, but it really kind of hurt my feelings. So I've had this random hair on my like hand/arm. It was so much longer than all the other hairs, and I was like, I'm gonna do a little experiment and see how long this hair actually gets. I don't know why it was so long. Like all of the vitamins just went to that one follicle. It was
What spot?
It was so long. So today I like pulled it to like see how long it had gotten, and it snapped out. And I was just like, dang, man.
Got brittle. You waited too long.
Oh, I was so sad. And it didn't hurt. It just like, whoop,
Just came right
like
out.
literally just slid right out. I was like,
all right, I'm done here.
no. It was so sad. Because I wanted to see how long that hair was going to get. Gosh. Yes. But alas.
On a white piece of paper. Like, all right. Here.
But our time together did not last. R.I.P. my one random long arm hair. Yeah. So, it is getting close to the holiday. We're in the holiday season.
Yeah, I mean, we still got 2 left.
Yeah. So, I think it's the general season. And my question/topic for you today. My question/topic for you today is, what are some of your favorite things about Christmas? Any family traditions, favorite music?
We Jamaican, bro. We don't celebrate Christmas. Well, we did have a tradition. We used to drive through Watkins Park and look at all the lights. That used to be nice. My mother, so Jamaica doesn't. I'm trying to practice proper English for my daughter. Doesn't make eggnog.
Really?
They do spiked carrot juice. Oh, I make the same face.
I'm not judging.
I make the same face.
You're not going yuck yo yo.
That's yuck. That's my dad's
Just
thing.
carrot juice.
Spiked carrot juice. Yep. That's
What?
my dad's shit. He liked that, and I've never tasted it before. And I think by the time I got of age to drink, well, my parents was gonna allow me to drink in the house. I was gone. They have something called sorrel. That's like traditional Christmas liquor drink. Don't know what's in it. It always smelled strong. It's not a bad smell. It's just strong.
Like liquor strong or like...
Yes, but like fruity. Like fruity liquor. It's weird. It's weird.
I would say it's so
I've always
like...
wanted to try it. Look, everything Jamaicans make is usually spiked around the holidays. Yeah. So carrot juice is spiked. Sorrel is like a fruit juice that's spiked. And it's not a fruit cake, but it's basically a fruit cake, and that's spiked too. So it was a lot of getting drunk around holidays. But also my dad is on this health kick now, and it's like, don't buy me beer. I don't drink. The wine is lighter.
Since when?
Nigga, shut up.
You can get light beer.
So yeah, there's that. We used to have now that I'm thinking about it.
See?
We put up lights around the house, outside the house in the bushes. Ma used to wrap lights. Well, I used to wrap lights around those banisters. Christmas tree usually goes up. When I was a kid, like before 13, 16, like used to be excited to wake up early and really didn't get much sleep, to be honest, but excited to go downstairs, open gifts, you know. One of my most vivid memories is getting the first PlayStation. Like, that was dope. I think we were at Forestville. Yeah, waking up early, going down there. Galen was still a baby, so it was me and Jamal fighting over the PlayStation.
Hilarious.
Good shit. That was fun.
That's nice. I feel like...
What y'all do?
A lot of different things. We definitely used to always go to the Festival of the Lights at Watkins Park. And it's so interesting because I feel like we used to go like all the time. And like for a couple years we stopped, probably because we moved. But then now that we have like young like kids and babies in the family, we like go again all the time. So that's fun.
Would this be Teddy's first?
It would be his first. Technically his second Christmas, but the first that he's like...
No, the Festival of Lights.
Oh, yeah, his first. Yeah, that we used to always, kind of sort of still do. Always get together for Christmas. Everybody have a big old dinner. Everybody hang out. We still... And we used to stay up and open. At first, it was like, all right, pick one present to open the night before. And now my mom, knowing what was wrapped up, knowing what she put under the tree, will always give us pajamas to open the night before Christmas. Like, literally, give us pajamas to open the night before Christmas on Christmas Eve. And then be like, all right, go get in the bathtub, like, get yourself together and put on your new Christmas pajamas.
Sit on the couch, let's take a picture.
Like, so that was, it was very specific that it was always Christmas pajamas. Like, that was nice. Dang. Yeah. Trying to think what else. I think now, instead of opening up stuff like Christmas Eve, well, so it started out with one gift, and then somehow it turned into us staying up until midnight and opening all our gifts. So that happened once we got like a little bit older. I think I was in like high school.
Yeah, once I got 16,
we started.
I slept.
We used to stay up and be like, technically it's Christmas, and open up all our gifts at midnight.
It was so great becoming a teenager and like, I'm too cool for this shit.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna stay in bed. They'd be like, "Where's Junior? Junior's not gonna come down here. Leave the tree, peasants.
Oh my god.
I'll be down when I be down."
So rude. So rude. Why do people go through that tangent? But like, why do you go through that? Like, I have always been excited about Christmas. I've always been excited about doing shit with my family. Like,
who do I want to be? It's like that 16. It's not like that's when you get of the age. It's like, whoa, I'm a person. But it's just more so like, who am I as a person?
And you want to be a Grinch?
I want to be a cool guy.
That's not cool though. Like, it's
Don't
cool to open up gifts.
I won't be alone.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a loner. Come down on Christmas in my sunglasses. No. All black Christmas clothes.
Hilarious.
No, one of the reasons also why I want to get a truck is like I always remember like, yeah, it's cold and snowing, but my dad always used to open the sunroof and let me and Galen just hang out the sunroof.
Really?
And his trucks while we were looking at the lights.
Aw.
So.
That's nice.
That's one of those memories. Yeah. Global warming's a bitch.
Global warming is a bitch, because I was going to get into this.
Because I also used to like, after I get all my gifts and have fun with that, even as a cool teenager, 16-year-old, it's like, all right, I'm going to put on my snow boots and my 15 layers of clothes. And I'm going to go out in my 5 feet of snow and have fun. Now it's more like a dusting. Like Christmas is supposed to be Christmas. The snow, the white, the silence, oddly enough. It used to be a whole vibe.
Gosh.
And now it's more like a vibration.
I know, but really though, like, it sucks so bad. It's just like, it frustrates me to no end, because it's just like, bro, like, it don't even feel like Christmas. Like, I don't know if it's just because we're adults. Like,
no, because I would still want to go out. Like, I'm thinking now, like, it's really gonna suck, but it's shaping up to be another non-white Christmas, and it's like, I would like to move to somewhere like Buffalo, but also it's like, that's an extreme. That's 5 feet, like, of snow.
I was going to say, I think when we move to West Virginia, I think that'll be a good
That'll
spot.
Be good. That might be good. Because my team lead was like, 2 days ago, was like, yeah, we just started seeing snowflakes and stuff. It's like a little dusting, but like, that was the last week of February. Yeah. I'm like, y'all probably gonna have a nice little bit of snow come Christmas.
Right.
But Maryland?
Gosh. It's not,
whack.
it don't happen as much.
Whack.
And it used to snow literally all the time. Like, I feel like we got that one, like, blizzard in, like, 2011, and then after that, I was like, no, that's it.
And that was the
y'all got y'all snow for the next
10 years. That was our
years.
snow reserve. We're out of snow up here.
Like,
man.
That's
what bites. Like, that bites. Snow is my shit. Like, I think that's why winter is my favorite time of year.
Yeah.
Like, I used to love just being out and, like, I've always loved exploring, and just the snow added another layer on top of my imagination. Mm-hmm. Great shit. Like, I caught myself one time, like, trying to legitimately build an igloo. It ain't work. But I tried.
That's what.
I could never make a snowman, though.
You can never make a snowman?
I could never make a snowman.
I was like, I could make a snowman. I feel like the snow has to be, it can't be like the first like fresh falling snow. It gotta be like a day later snow. And I feel like we never get the fucking day later snow. Like, it's always gone. Like, we never get the day later snow.
Never could make a snowman.
But man,
tried plenty of times in my life.
Nah, I can make a snowman.
With like my snow angels? That's what I got that on lock.
Hilarious.
A
tradition that we've kind of like grown into, family in general, is having like a Christmas game night. And I really enjoy it. Yeah. I really enjoy that. I remember one Christmas, at one point,
excuse me,
me and all of my siblings lived in a house together as adults. Like, it was a lot of us. But one Christmas game night, I was like, I'm gonna get everybody drunk as shit. And I was either gonna make jungle juice that people can't tell what's in it, or we was just doing shots all night. And we literally did shots all night. It was so much fun.
It was great.
So much fun.
We stayed up late that night.
Right?
Yeah.
It was great. Like, my younger sister, who swears she's never been drunk,
small ass,
was literally like
tiny ass,
literally tipping over. Like,
I'm not drunk, I'm just a little tipsy.
Like, I was like, okay, girl, sure.
Whatever you say.
I've seen drunk people before. But it was fun.
It was great.
And it's just like, I like going to family game nights and stuff. I like doing stuff like that.
Yeah. Is there traditions you would want to start or keep with Harley?
You know what? The Christmas Eve pajamas. Yeah. Like, just the joy of being able to open up something Christmas Eve. And then, like, it was a whole thing. And I think I'm gonna, like, expand it a little bit. But, like, definitely opening up one gift and just coincidentally it's pajamas.
Every year. Next year. I got one more goddamn pajamas!
Just pajamas. And then I want us all to have like a movie night the night before.
I'm going to think some point this year, but I'm going to try to perfect my hot cocoa.
Really?
I'm trying to mix some shit up. Figure some shit out.
Yeah. You haven't made us hot cocoa yet this year.
No. I've been trying to think of how I want to make it.
We got some cinnamon up there.
Oh, we do got cinnamon. I saw a recipe I wanted to use. So. And it called for cinnamon. I think we got brown sugar up there too.
Yep, we got brown sugar too. Nice.
But yeah, I'm going to try to perfect my hot cocoa. That's going to be my thing every year.
Yeah.
For our family, not for the rest of them niggas.
Wow.
It's too much people to make hot cocoa for.
Just put it in a crock pot.
Too much people to make hot cocoa for.
What? You are so mean.
I ain't got the right measurements for all of that.
Hilarious.
It was like when we were making them damn candles. It was like, okay, I can do this one by one, but if I put this all in a big pot, it's probably going to get weird and mixed up. And I don't want to.
It was nice. Those candles really did turn out nice, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's that. I would probably want to start just hot cocoa on Christmas morning. Definitely gonna do the Festival of Lights.
Yeah.
Wherever we are, no matter where we move, gonna have to find somewhere that do lights. You know, there's one thing we didn't do, but probably still won't do, to be honest. I don't like people that much to be standing in line. I would want to take Harley to see Santa, but also I have two caveats. I have to be I have to be able to reserve my spot.
Oh my gosh!
I'm not waiting in line to see no goddamn Santa. And second of all, yes, he has to be black. Absolutely, like Harley's gonna be so confused at the rest of her white friends in West Virginia because everything gonna be black. Abraham Lincoln's about to be black in her house. She ain't gonna know what's up.
Hilarious. Yeah. I think I'm trying to think. if I'm not pregnant, I'm getting drunk as shit Christmas Eve. And that'll be the one time I get my whole family toe up.
Oh, man.
Probably not. Because, people, we don't all live together anymore. People got to go home.
People got to drive now.
We got to drive now.
I got my old place. I don't like sleeping over no more.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know. I want to get back. We haven't done it the past couple years just because it's just been the two of us. But I really want to get back into, like, decorating for Christmas. And, like, making it a whole thing. Like, I feel like I said, it's just, it's been us two. Like, we know it's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
But
I've been thinking about...
I also feel like we don't have the space for a tree.
I've been thinking about getting a tree. And I'm like, but yes, we don't have a spot for a tree. And... things have places for me. And unless, like, I would put if we do get a tree, it will be a small tree.
Right.
And I would want to put it on this. That's going to be right there.
Yep.
But also we use this table for podcasting.
Yes.
And by the looks of things, we're not taking a season break. So we're going to keep moving this almost every week. And what I'm not about to do is be moving the tree off of it and back onto it.
And just put it back on.
But that's a me problem.
That is a you problem.
So,
I'm very interested to see how you're gonna do in parenthood, because kids purposely pull shit out of places.
Say that's a me problem. It's gonna be my problem. I can't take that out on my baby. She don't know no better.
She's just exploring and figuring shit out. Man, hilarious.
Yeah. My patience gonna just gonna expand. That's all that's gonna have to happen. Like, it's gonna be weird.
You right.
But once you get around that 5-year-old mark, clean your shit up. You know where that shit go. You ain't new here.
And what are you going to do if she doesn't?
We gonna scrap. And throw papers away. I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get there.
Oh, hilarious.
Oh, man.
So.
Yeah, disciplining children is not my forte.
I mean.
Not seriously. No. Honestly, not seriously.
Like,
I can put on that stern face and put on a deep voice, but don't look at me too long because I'm a crack.
I was gonna say, your voice is what scares kids. Like, your voice is what gets them.
I got Teddy the other day when we was over there. He was doing some shit, and my neighbor was trying to get him to stop. And I was like, hey, Teddy. He was like, huh?
Hilarious.
He looked at me up and down. He stopped, though.
It's just a deep vibration.
But he couldn't look at me too long because I was going to crack.
Oh, my gosh. I feel like that's going to be the biggest, like, mind fuck. It's like Harley's gonna think that you this hard ass, stern ass parent until she get like 10 years old and be like, you soft. Like, you soft.
When she get to the, but please, I'm gonna be like, fine, whatever, kid.
Gosh. No, you gotta stick. You are the parent. Stick to your guns.
Shit. I ain't got a gun license.
Oh my gosh. I'm saying, what's gonna happen when there's more than one kid?
Woof.
And you got two of them ganging up on you?
Talk to your mama. Don't ask your granddad.
Oh my gosh.
You gonna say no. Oh man, Christmas is definitely one of my favorite times of year. There's probably gonna, especially if we're moving to a new area, it's all about finding where you fit in.
Yeah.
What you like. So,
I'm excited to be just like, I'm just excited to decorate shit. Like, I want to like have a whole ass drawn out plan of what I want to decorate and what the theme's going to be. This shit up. No. I'm going to do it.
Okay.
And so we'll have a kid to help me.
Right inside with Harley drinking our cocoa. Like, look at Bobby. She having fun.
I'm not talking about outside. That's all you.
Look at Bob.
That is all you.
You having a great time on that ladder, ain't she, Harley? Let's go watch TV.
What? I say that, but honestly, I'll probably like ask you to do it 3 times. And you not do it fast enough for me. Like, fuck it, I'll go do it myself.
Oh, it's the 25th. You bet today.
You're an asshole.
You needed it before today. We're gonna have to break it down tomorrow, so might as well not even worry about it.
You definitely keep Christmas decorations up until the 1st of January.
Nah, that's New Year's. It's next. You gotta set up for New Year's. You gotta put up the big 2020 whatever at that time.
No.
Gotta put up a crystal ball. Watch the ball drop. Just ooh.
And who's gonna clean that shit up?
Well, me and Harley gonna go to bed.
You bother me. You irritate my soul sometimes.
But nah. I've always like wanted those big decorations though.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, I ain't putting that shit up. So I don't know. Maybe we get like a single family home where it's just us, like, for a good bit. But if it's a townhome, then I'm just putting up the little wreath. If I have a bush in front of the door, the bush gets some lights and everything else inside.
I was say, what about the windows?
If we have a bush
okay, the windows
lights.
from the inside.
The Christmas tree is gonna be by the window. That's the lights. Everything else is gonna be around the banisters.
The second floor.
Look, you getting into the you setting this up territory. So, I got the door, the one bush outside, the tree, and the banister. Whatever else, it's all you.
Okay, but I'm talking like table decorations. Eventually, we're gonna put our dining room table back up.
It's all you.
You need like a placemat.
Hey, I got my sections. I'll be in charge of my sections.
Okay. I don't think I will ever do Elf on the Shelf though.
Oh no.
That whole thing is creepy. Not only that, it would take one good time for me to be like, did you move the elf? No. I didn't move the elf, but the elf is moved. Hell no.
I'd fuck with it.
Hell no. Nah, I'm good.
I'll do some editing on my cameras inside. Like, what's that bitch get up?
I'm good. I'm all the way good.
Crop myself out.
Absolutely
Put
not.
some invisible wire. Just.
Absolutely not.
Well, me and Harley, we get creative.
That's what I'm afraid of. I
oh man.
I just hope, and I feel like it's gonna throw us for a loop because Harley is gonna be her own like completely individual person, not like either of us.
Yeah, not at all.
But my fear/worry is that she's gonna come out like you, and I just have 2 people ganging up on me, fucking with me all the time. Like,
nah, Harley's gonna be neutral territory. She's gonna fuck with both of us, with both of us.
I would say against each other.
You gonna try to bribe Harley to figure out what's gonna happen next? Like, I don't know, bro.
Man, jeez Louise. Trying to think of some more Christmas traditions. I think I've pretty much covered them.
Yeah. And we don't do eggnog in this. Well, I don't do eggnog. I do hot cocoa.
I have to look it up. I feel like 95% of pregnancy is just like thinking of something that you want and then looking it up and be like,
have this?
can I have this? Will it kill my offspring? Like, but I really want some eggnog.
Mr. Eggnog.
So it frustrates me sometimes, a lot of times, that like adults think that just because you're a kid, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. So when I was in high school, I used to stay with my grandmother, my great grandmother during the week, and I love eggnog, always have, probably always will. So my grandmother, we went to the store. She bought me some eggnog. And one morning I was getting up, getting ready for school. And my great grandmother was like, rushing me, come on, get up, get out the house, whatever. So I had some eggnog like that morning, and she was like, see, this is why you always moving so slow, and always at the, like, essentially alluding to the fact that the eggnog was spiked. I was like, I'm not drunk. Like, it's just eggnog. She was like, nah, you always moving slow. You always acting different. Yada, yada, yada. I was just like, all right. Okay. Cool. It's like, but I don't know what the fuck I'm drinking. Like, I'm gonna be bold enough to sit here and spike my eggnog and drink it in the house. Like,
we'll talk about it offline, but your family always think negative first. And I find that hilarious. Because my parents are oblivious. Not oblivious. They hope for the best. It's more so, that kid ain't that stupid.
Like...
But your folks were definitely like, nah, she did it.
She definitely
did it. She definitely doing it.
Definitely did
it. If somebody got shot, she shot him. Was Sharon there? Was Sharon down the street? She shot her.
She may not have been down the street, but she wasn't right here, so she definitely did it. Like, yes.
Oh, man.
A lot of shit I'm unpacking in therapy.
I find that hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh man, because I'm gonna be kind of both of them, because like a cop show with Harley, it was like, we think your daughter stole some stuff, yada yada yada.
You think?
I'm gonna be in the back of my head like, no, the bitch definitely did it. But and to the cops, like, you better stop lying on my daughter.
Hilarious.
Who the fuck you think you is? My daughter's a straight A student.
Oh my gosh.
Close the door, bitch. Return it.
Hilarious. Just sneak it back in like you snuck it out.
Oh man, I don't raise no thieves that get caught in this house.
Thieves that get caught.
I say what I said.
You a little thief. You are a thief.
You're gonna have a gauntlet of thievery.
Oh my gosh.
Don't get caught.
I was saying my square. See, that's no bullshit. Because that's why I always fucking tell the truth. Because I always had to defend myself. Peter gets on me all the time, and it's like, I can't take you to rob a bank. You'll be sitting there
nowhere, bro,
sir. But yes, that's why. Shit, I always had to defend myself growing up, cause I know I'm right, but no, I was always the wrong one. I always did shit.
I know I'm wrong. They don't.
See,
that's my gift.
Completely different.
That's my gift.
Completely different.
What? Of course not. What? Come on, Ma. Me? Knowing good and well I hid my shit. Knowing
good and well
in the abandoned house down the street.
Gosh.
Because they gonna search my room. Never bring contraband back to the house, guys. But that's for another topic.
I was gonna say, don't be out here giving people
for another podcast.
Thievery tips.
Thievery 001.
Hilarious. But yeah. Y'all gonna have a gauntlet of thievery, and I'm gonna just be like, where'd all this shit come from?
Man. We're like, all right, Harley. Cutoff date is when you're 18. After you're 18, you're on your own. Until then, I got your back, shorty.
Gosh. No.
I'll be your lookout.
Do not. You are supposed to set a good, positive example.
I'm showing her the right way to not get caught.
No. That's not... just don't do it. And I know you're just fucking with me, but, like, just don't do it at all.
Hey, man.
Just don't do it at all.
You have to have certain life skills.
And thievery is not one of them. You do not need thievery to survive.
How's she supposed to steal her man's heart if she don't know how to steal? Think about the long game.
You are supposed to love and get to know people. You didn't steal me. Whatever.
Oh, man. No. Christmas is going to be great. It's going to be interesting seeing what Harley thinks of it.
Yeah.
I feel like my daughter's going to be a cynic.
Why?
But who knows? She's still cooking, so.
I was say she's going to come out and be whatever she wants to be. I don't know. I think
like
all
the Easter
kids.
Bunny ain't real.
Oh, man.
That's a nigga in a suit. Harley, we live in West Virginia. We can't just say nigga out loud like that.
Shit. Other people say it.
Oh, man. My music teacher say it. The white one, yeah. Okay, we gotta talk now.
Oh gosh. I wonder.
We gotta have a conversation now.
I wonder if I don't know. I just wonder, like, what I'm gonna do, being the person that's like always super excited for Christmas, if we end up like with teenagers that are just like, nah, I'm too cool for this shit. Like, no, you're not.
Yeah, kids, let's go drink some hot cocoa and be too cool watching Santa Claus.
You still enjoying the holiday.
What cool like?
What is the difference?
Cool like
Why
everything
does
gotta
opening
be low
presents-
key.
but why does
Nobody gotta be so happy and surprised. Just thanks, Pop.
Why does opening presents? And I think, honestly, and I've been thinking on this shit for a couple of days. I think my general, what's the word? Oh, shit.
Disposition.
No. Brand. It's just like the opposite of other shit. Because I'm just like, why is it not cool to be excited as fuck to open up gifts? Like, you get to be actively destructive and get a gift at the end of it. It's like a constant surprise. Like, and I've just been thinking about, like, why does, like, negativity sell? Like, let's be positive. Like, positivity sells shit too. Let's be happy.
Weird. Too much happiness make you look sketchy.
Shit, well, call me a fucking etch a sketch, bitch, because, like...
Too much positivity is kind of, what you hiding? Why are you so happy?
Why can't you be happy?
The world has made people cynics.
See it. But that's, like, I'm not unreasonably happy. Like, again... Last week's episode, I understand that the world is going to shit, but I'm also gonna enjoy whatever little bit I got in it. Like people be so quick to like post a picture of they sneaky link or they do with a big ass fucking emoji over their face. Like, no, just post a picture. Like you can't be press to post a picture of somebody, but then not want people to know who you're talking to. Like, post a picture with your man. Be happy. Like
they want people to be nosy, but they don't want them to be that nosy. That's what it is. They want people to have a little bit of information, but not all the information. Just enough that you know what's going on, but not too much that you know what's going on. God. You know what I mean? She know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean.
But it's also just like, okay, so I have baby apps, and like on the apps they have like little forum groups for people to, you know, talk about what's going on with their pregnancies. Is this weird? Is this cool? Yada yada yada. And the posts that get the most fucking interaction is the ones, my husband's cheating on me, I caught him watching porn. That's drama. Yada yada yada. Why though? Why can't we have
negative, why can't like, oh shit, what you gonna do? What you about to do? Cut him.
But that's what I'm saying. Why can't the poster be like, I love my husband so much. He's so great.
Swipe. Nobody want to hear that shit.
Positivity sells.
Which one of y'all husbands cheating on you?
Positivity sells. Just for you to go and be like, damn, girl. Anyway, like.
Nah, I think. No, positivity doesn't even sell because think about this. Serena and her
Serena
Venus. That's it. I was like Vienna. That's a song.
Vienna.
Serena, Venus and Serena. That's how you say it. Venus and Serena Williams made a whole heartwarming movie about their father and how much he meant to them and how important he was in their lives and how they wouldn't be where they were today without their father. And the first thing people did was wonder why it was about their father. Like the movie ain't called King Richard. Like this is a movie about Serena. Why aren't they front and center? Why is the whole movie about they?
I was gonna say
because they want to celebrate their father. Yeah. They want to show how important that's positive.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
but everybody loved the movie about Joe Jackson and how he beat all his kids into stardom.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, can we not positivity?
Positivity is boring.
That's because people don't see it as often. You post all the negative shit because the negative shit get clicks. I bet you 95% that don't. Whoever posted about the Venus and Serena thing didn't really believe that it was supposed to be about them. Like, you can look at any of the advertisement, you can look at anything, and you could do a little bit of fucking Google research and realize that Venus and Serena made the movie in honor of their fucking dad, and not be like, oh well, it should have been about black women. Like, did you watch the fucking movie?
Like, negativity is just...
But that's what I'm saying. You know that's what's going to get you clicks. You know that's what's going to get you views. Like...
I mean, like, using the same example, Will Smith is in this very positive movie. But nobody want to talk about that. They want to talk about all the negative shit in his book.
Like, okay, that too. Why is the focus... And I feel like I'm just like, and that's the one thing that frustrates me about myself, is that I feel like I'm just fucking asking questions into the void that nobody is ever gonna fucking answer. But it's just like, it's like the whole shit with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett is like, why are there so many fucking articles constantly, and why is all of the discourse on the internet, or most of the discourse on the internet, about how they just need to stop interviewing each other? She always disrespected him, yada, yada, yada. And not, hey, they're showing a real life fucking account as to what can happen in a fucking marriage. You can go through all of this shit in a marriage and still end up happy together in the end of it. Like, why is that not the narrative? Why is it not... You know, despite all of the shit that's happened to them, they've worked through it. They've done counseling. They've found their way on the other side of this shit. But no, it's all the clickbait shit that everybody's paying attention to and not thinking of.
Society truly doesn't want realism. Like, even social media is fake. Like, what you post on social media is... Nobody... If Will and Jada never came out, never done a... Like... This might not have been their intention, but they know negativity sells. That's why they keep talking about this. That's why they still in the news. Like, they need the attention. Red Table Talk is about emotional trauma, and that's not... The positive part is talking about it and healing about it, but people tune in to see what's wrong with these people this week. Like, I don't know, bro. Let's take it back to ancient times. The Bible would have been a quick read if Eve never ate that apple.
Man, look.
It would have been a nice... God created heaven and earth. There we go. But it gets good once Eve eats that apple. They get kicked out. They have kids. Cain kills his brother. Come on, B. That's a Lifetime movie if I ever seen one.
Are you serious?
Oh, man.
I hate that you make sense. So it's just like...
Like, I don't know. Negativity is just more entertaining.
It's frustrating.
You get more out of it.
It's frustrating.
Nobody has a good girls club.
Shit, I would start a good girls club. We fucking go to brunch and then go read books.
We painting each other's nails. We doing hair. We here for sis. Oh, you broke up with your man? Let's go on a walkabout and talk about it.
We go hiking. We talk about our issues. We don't throw drinks on one another.
You get a solid 5 episodes and then you cancel. You don't even get the whole season.
Gosh.
They were gonna be like, oh, why you... Nobody's life is like that.
I can count on a hand.
But, nah. Jada...
But that's what I'm saying. Why not make life more of that? Like... We literally have constantly been bombarded with all the fucking negativity in the world these past 3 days. I mean, not 3 days. These past 2-3 years. But still, people are like, nah, give me more of that shit. Like, no, I want to hear something fucking positive. Like,
oh, man.
Let me have a little bit of hope.
Type of negativity. Like you said, we've been in this pandemic. And the thing they decided was going to fix it was removing the pandemic episode of SpongeBob. That'll make people happy. It's too real for you guys. Take too close to home.
It's bullshit is what it is.
That's the world.
It's bullshit is what it is.
Nobody, I'm gonna keep picking on the Bible because I know
of course
God's
you are.
Get a good laugh out of this. But, like, The story of Noah would have been a quick read if God never like, hey, God said turn your life around or He's gonna flood the planet. Be like, you're right. End of the story. But it gets good when the first raindrops start. People start freaking out when it stops raining. The one dude show up to Noah, hey, let me on the bus. And Noah's like, nah, nigga, I told you 2 weeks ago.
Oh my gosh.
That's 50 should make that movie. Joy would have been dope. Get some black leaves because all of this shit happened over there. Joy would have been dope.
But okay.
The nigga that cried rain.
The nigga that cried rain? What?
That'd have been a great show. Hit me up, 50, I got you.
Shit.
Because 50 definitely watched this.
Oh my god. Definitely.
Positive.
He definitely watches this.
Positive.
Out of the 5 you usually get a week.
That's one of them. That's one of them. Positive.
Nah, but on a serious note, thank y'all for the 5 views you get a week. It's a lot more than we used to.
Oh, a lot more. Positive.
Are you serious?
Well, guys, this has been our Christmas episode.
Gosh.
Drop down in the comments. Let us know what your favorite Christmas tradition is. Mm-hmm. Hit it up on Twitter. Give us some ideas of what we should add to our Christmas repertoire. Let me know how much you putting in on the nigga that cried rain. You starting to GoFundMe?
Hilarious.
To produce this.
Hilarious. Well, y'all, it's been another episode of Shootin with the Scotts.
It's been real, guys.
Bye. Golly.
Oh, man, you gotta pee.
How long was that other episode?
Milk 50 minutes out of that.
Oh, shit.